What's up, YouTube? Got my truck. Just went back to Cleeson Cars a couple of weeks ago on Friday night, the night before the event, and ran my truck. Seems to be doing pretty good. I turned it up a little bit. I made a first pass. I'll show you all these slips that I got. So the first pass was I got the trans brake and the two-step hooked up. And my first pass was 11.4 at 125.3. 60 foot was a 1.9. I actually messed that up because I pressed the button and I let off, and I pressed it again by accident, and it kind of stalled me out a little bit. But you can see the truck picked up on the big end. I was racing another Z06 Vet, and he edged me out there at the end, but I was catching up to him. But anyways, it was pretty cool because I actually got 1320 video to kind of feature me in a video. Fred came over and asked me about the setup, and told him what all was going on with it and what I've done, and got the fuel system and the stall and the transmission back and the two-step and the trans brake, and everything seems to be working good. I just recently did this, but I redid the vacuum system for the gauges and the hob switch and everything like that, to try to improve some of the consistency with my boost controller. But I think I'm still fighting some issues with that as far as the wastegate being too big. So I'm going to try a couple more things to find out. It's a 60mm wastegate, and I think now that I'm making moderate levels of boost, it's just having a problem holding that boost that high, holding the spring that high with that much velocity. So I don't know. I need to inquire on some turbo guys that are a little bit more knowledgeable in that area to see if that theory stands correct. But go back to the slip. So ran the first pass. Cleeson Kyle came up and gave me props, and I thought that was pretty cool. And then they were there at the starting line, and so I ran the second pass. And as you can see, I turned it up a little bit, and it ran a 10.826 at 130.8. I still felt like there was a lot more in it. I'm having problems right now on the two-step where it's just not building up enough boost. I was only on like 1 or 2 pounds out of the hole. So I did turn it up a couple hundred more RPM from Chris on Circle D's recommendation. The stall that I got in, I think it can handle it. So I went ahead and tried to stage it on the street, and it was able to build up 3 or 4 pounds. So I think that'll be much better. I'm still worried about the rear end, but the drive shaft's built, so I think that side of things will be okay. And then the final pass, I let it cool down a little bit, and it only went a little bit faster. So it went 130.8 the second pass, and then went 132.5 the third pass. Picked up just a touch. You can see the 60 foot's about the same. That's what I was talking about. It peaked higher on this one, on the boost. This one only peaked 13.5. This one peaked 15.5, but it fell back off to like 12 pounds both runs. So if I can get this thing to pull out 15 pounds on each gear, and have a little bit better weather, the DA was like 1200 and the humidity was like 80% when I ran, so it wasn't ideal for the area, especially for Houston Raceway, but I'm still pretty happy with the results. I mean, shit, it's a crew cab truck running 10's. I mean, that's a pretty good accomplishment, so pretty happy about that. It was actually pretty light with me in it. The truck weighs 4850. That's with the rear seat taken out. That's pretty much the only weight reduction. I got some stuff in the back, but you can see that's just the rear seat taken out, so probably 70 pounds there between both sides, maybe a little bit more. I weighed it. I have it written down somewhere, but I don't have it with me. But I figured I'd give y'all an update just to let y'all know where I was with the truck. I still think if I catch another cold front with it leaving on some more boost and get the boost issue fixed to where it'll hold that boost through each of the gears and not fall off, man, we're going to be talking some 10.5, some 10.4 areas, and man, that's as much as I could hope for out of this stock motor. So Everything seems to be holding together since I put the cosmetic 40 thousandths head gaskets, the multi-layer steel MLS gaskets, and I put ARP studs in the block just to keep the heads from lifting at a little bit higher boost, even though I really haven't pushed it that hard. But you know, 15 pounds is probably where it's safe at. So just wanted to give y'all an update, and I'll let y'all know anything else that's going on. I do need to figure out this wastegate issue though, so if y'all have any information or any recommendations, let me know, please, because I've been pretty much pounding my head against the wall trying to figure it out. So anyways, see y'all later. Bye.